The space colony of Nova Horizon was alive with activity. Nestled on the edge of the galaxy, it was a beacon of human achievement, a sprawling city of gleaming metal and glass, surrounded by the endless black void of space. Ships of all sizes zipped through the sky, carrying goods and passengers to and from the colony. The air was filled with the hum of machinery, the chatter of people, and the occasional laughter of children playing in the parks. It was a peaceful day like any other. In the heart of the colony, a young engineer named Mia adjusted the settings on a solar panel array. She wiped the sweat from her brow and smiled as the panel hummed to life, feeding energy into the colony's grid. Nearby, a group of children chased each other, their laughter echoing through the streets. A vendor called out, offering fresh fruit grown in the colony's hydroponic gardens. Life on Nova Horizon was good, but not everyone was at ease. In the command center, Captain Elena Reyes stood at the observation deck, her eyes fixed on the stars. She had been feeling uneasy for days, though she couldn't explain why. The colony's sensors had picked up strange signals from deep space, faint but growing stronger. Her second-in-command, Lieutenant Arjun Patel, approached her with a report. "Captain, the signals are getting closer," Arjun said, his voice tense. "We still can't identify them, but they're moving fast." Elena frowned. Could it be a meteor shower or a stray fleet? Arjun shook his head. "The pattern doesn't match anything we've seen before. It's almost deliberate." Before Elena could respond, the alarms blared. A loud, piercing sound filled the air, and the once bustling colony froze. People looked up, their faces filled with confusion and fear. The screens in the command center lit up with red warnings. Unknown vessels detected. Approaching colony. Elena's heart raced as she rushed to the main console. "Show me the feed," she ordered. The screen flickered to life, revealing a sight that made her blood run cold. A massive fleet of ships was approaching the colony. They were unlike anything she had ever seen. Dark, jagged, and covered in glowing red symbols. Alien ships. "Pirates," Arjun whispered, his voice trembling. "Alien pirates." The colony's defense systems activated automatically. Turrets emerged from the walls and fighter drones prepared for launch. But the alien fleet was enormous, far larger than anything Nova Horizon had ever faced. Elena grabbed the intercom and addressed the colony. "Attention, all residents. This is Captain Reyes. We are under attack by an unknown alien force. Please remain calm and follow emergency protocols. All non-essential personnel report to the shelters immediately." Panic spread through the streets as people ran for cover. Parents grabbed their children, and workers abandoned their posts. Mia, the engineer, hesitated for a moment before sprinting toward the command center. She had to help. In the command center, Elena and a team worked frantically to prepare for the attack. "Activate the shields," Elena ordered, "and get me a line to Earth Command. We need reinforcements." "Shields at 80% and holding," Arjun reported. "But Earth Command is too far away. It'll take hours for help to arrive." Elena clenched her fists. "Then we hold them off until then. We can't let them take the colony." The alien fleet grew closer, their ships blotting out the stars. The lead ship, a monstrous vessel with glowing red engines, loomed over the colony like a predator ready to strike. A message came through on the comms, a deep, guttural voice speaking in broken English. "Humans of Nova Horizon," the voice said. "Surrender now or be destroyed. You have no hope against us." Elena's eyes narrowed. She stepped forward and pressed the button to respond. "This is Captain Elena Reyes of Nova Horizon. We will never surrender to pirates. If you want to fight, you've got one." The alien leader chuckled, a sound that sent shivers down her spine. "Foolish humans, you will regret this." The screen went dark, and the first laser blast hit the colony. The impact shook the entire structure, sending sparks flying and alarms blaring. The shields held, but barely. Elena turned to her team. "This is it. We fight for our home, for our people, and for humanity. Let's show these pirates what we're made of." The screen cut to black as the alien fleet unleashed a barrage of attacks. The battle for Nova Horizon had begun. The camera shifted to the bridge of the alien pirate flagship, a dark and foreboding vessel that seemed to pulse with malevolent energy. The walls were lined with glowing red symbols, and the air was thick with the scent of oil and smoke. Alien crew members, their faces hidden behind masks and armor, moved silently through the shadows, their glowing eyes focused on their tasks. At the center of the bridge stood the pirate leader, a towering figure clad in black armor adorned with jagged spikes. His name was Kroll, and his reputation was known across the galaxy. Ruthless, cunning, and without mercy, Kroll had led his fleet to countless victories, leaving destruction in his wake. Kroll turned to his second-in-command, a smaller but equally menacing alien named Zara. The humans refused to surrender, Zara said, her voice a low hiss. They are preparing their defenses. Kroll smirked, revealing sharp, metallic teeth. Foolish creatures. They think they can stand against us. Let them try. It will make their defeat all the more satisfying. He walked to the main console and activated the holographic display. It showed Nova Horizon, its shields flickering under the pirate fleet's relentless assault. Kroll studied the colony with a cold, calculating gaze. Their shields are strong, Zara observed. It will take time to break through. Kroll's eyes gleamed with malice. Then we give them a reason to lower their shields. Send them a message. On Nova Horizon, the command center was in chaos. The shields were holding, but barely. Captain Elena Reyes and her team worked tirelessly to keep the colony safe, but the alien fleet's attacks were relentless. Suddenly, the main screen flickered to life. Kroll's face appeared, his glowing eyes staring directly into the camera. "Humans of Nova Horizon," he said, his voice dripping with contempt. "You have fought bravely, but your resistance is futile. Lower your shields and surrender, or we will destroy you." Elena stepped forward, her expression defiant. "We will never surrender to pirates like you. If you want our colony, you'll have to take it by force." Kroll chuckled, a sound that sent chills down the spines of everyone in the room. "Brave words, Captain, but bravery will not save you. You have 1 hour to reconsider. If you do not surrender, we will unleash our secret weapon and reduce your colony to dust." The screen went dark, leaving the command center in stunned silence. Elena turned to her team, her mind racing. "What secret weapon is he talking about?" she asked. Arjun shook his head. "I don't know, but we can't take any chances. We need to find out what they're planning." Mia, the young engineer, stepped forward. "Captain, I might have an idea. The HFY Cosmic, our prototype stealth ship. It's small, fast, and undetectable. If we can get close to their flagship, we might be able to gather intel or even sabotage their plans." Elena considered the idea. It was risky, but they were running out of options. "Do it," she said. "Prepare the HFY Cosmic for launch. We need to know what we're up against." As the team scrambled to prepare the ship, the tension in the command center was palpable. The clock was ticking, and the fate of Nova Horizon hung in the balance. Underscore 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 underscore. Deep beneath the surface of Nova Horizon, in a hidden bunker known only to a select few, a group of humans worked in secret. This was the heart of the colony's resistance, a place where scientists, engineers, and soldiers came together to develop technology that could protect humanity from threats like the alien pirates. The bunker was a maze of dimly lit corridors and high-tech labs. Screens lined the walls, displaying schematics and data streams. In one corner, a team of engineers tinkered with a sleek, futuristic spaceship, the HFY Cosmic. It was a prototype designed for stealth and combat, and it was their best hope against the alien fleet. Mia, the young engineer from the surface, rushed into the bunker, her face flushed with urgency. "We need to get the HFY Cosmic ready now," she said, addressing the team. "The pirates have given us 1 hour to surrender, or they use some kind of secret weapon. We have to stop them." The leader of the resistance, a grizzled veteran named Commander Jax, stepped forward. His face was lined with scars, and his eyes burned with determination. "We've been preparing for this day," he said. "The HFY Cosmic is our best shot, but we need a pilot brave enough to take it into the heart of the pirate fleet." Mia hesitated for a moment before stepping forward. "I'll do it," she said. "I know the ship inside and out. I can get us close to their flagship." Commander Jax studied her for a moment, then nodded. "You've got guts, kid. But this isn't just about flying the ship. It's about staying alive long enough to complete the mission. The pirates won't hesitate to shoot you down if they find you." "I understand," Mia said, her voice steady. "But if we don't do something, the entire colony is doomed. I have to try." The team worked quickly to prepare the HFY Cosmic for launch. Mia suited up in a lightweight flight suit, her hands trembling slightly as she checked the ship's systems. The HFY Cosmic was unlike anything she had ever flown. Small, fast, and equipped with advanced cloaking technology that made it nearly invisible to sensors. As the final preparations were made, Commander Jax handed Mia a small device. "This is a data spike," he explained. "If you can get close enough to the pirate flagship, you can plug it into their systems. It'll give us access to their data and maybe even disable their secret weapon." Mia nodded, gripping the device tightly. "I won't let you down," she said. The team gathered around the ship, their faces filled with a mix of hope and fear. Commander Jax placed a hand on Mia's shoulder. "Good luck, kid. Humanity is counting on you." Mia climbed into the cockpit of the HFY Cosmic, her heart pounding in her chest. The ship's engines hummed to life, and the bunker's launch doors slowly opened, revealing the dark void of space beyond. With a deep breath, Mia activated the cloaking device and guided the ship out of the bunker. The HFY Cosmic slipped silently into the void, its sleek form blending seamlessly with the stars. As the ship approached the pirate fleet, Mia's nerves began to settle. She focused on the mission, her hands steady on the controls. The pirate flagship loomed ahead, a massive, menacing vessel surrounded by smaller ships. Mia's heart raced as she navigated through the fleet, avoiding detection. She was so close now. Just a little farther, and she could reach the flagship. But then, disaster struck. A pirate patrol ship passed dangerously close to the HFY Cosmic, its sensors scanning the area. Mia held her breath, praying the cloaking device would hold. For a moment, it seemed like she was safe, but then the patrol ship's sensors locked onto her. The cloaking device flickered, and the HFY Cosmic became visible. Mia's eyes widened in panic as the patrol ship turned toward her, its weapons charging. She had been discovered. Underscore 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 underscore. The HFY Cosmic darted through space like a shadow, its cloaking device flickering as Mia fought to regain control. The pirate patrol ship was hot on her tail, its weapons locked onto her position. Alarms blared inside the cockpit, and Mia's hands flew across the controls, trying to outmaneuver her pursuers. Come on," she muttered, her heart pounding. She banged sharply to the left, narrowly avoiding a barrage of laser fire. The patrol ship was fast, but the HFY Cosmic was faster. Mia just had to stay ahead of them long enough to reach the pirate flagship. She glanced at the data spike in her hand, the small device that could turn the tide of the battle. If she could just get close enough to the flagship, she could plug it into their systems and give the humans a fighting chance. The pirate flagship loomed ahead, its massive form casting a dark shadow over the stars. Mia's eyes narrowed as she focused on her target. She couldn't let the patrol ship stop her. With a burst of speed, the HFY Cosmic shot toward the flagship, weaving through the pirate fleet like a needle through a haystack. The patrol ship followed, its weapons firing relentlessly. Mia's ship shuddered as a laser blast grazed its hull, but the shields held. Almost there, she whispered, her fingers tightening on the controls. As she approached the flagship, Mia activated the ship's scanning systems. The data spike needed to be plugged into a specific port on the flagship's exterior, a port that was heavily guarded. She would have to get close, dangerously close, to complete the mission. The HFY Cosmic scooped in low, skimming the surface of the flagship. Mia's eyes darted across the screen, searching for the port. There it was, a small, unassuming panel near the ship's engines. She guided the ship toward the port, her hands steady despite the chaos around her. The patrol ship was still firing, its lasers striking the flagship's hull in an attempt to hit her. Mia ignored the explosions, focusing solely on her target. With a final burst of speed, the HFY Cosmic reached the port. Mia extended the ship's robotic arm, clutching the data spike. She maneuvered the arm into position, her breath catching in her throat as she prepared to plug it in. But just as the spike was about to connect, the patrol ship fired a direct hit. The HFY Cosmic's cloaking device failed completely, and the ship was thrown off course. Mia cursed as she struggled to regain control, her heart racing. The patrol ship closed in, its weapons charging for another shot. Mia knew she was out of time. She had one chance to complete the mission. With a determined grimace, she slammed the controls forward, sending the HFY Cosmic into a steep dive. The patrol ship followed, its lasers narrowly missing her. Mia pulled up at the last second, skimming the surface of the flagship once more. This time, she didn't hesitate. The robotic arm extended, and the data spike connected with the port. A green light flashed on the console, indicating that the spike was active. Yes, Mia shouted, a triumphant smile spreading across her face. But her celebration was short-lived. The patrol ship was still behind her, and now the entire pirate fleet was on high alert. The flagship's defenses activated, and a swarm of drones emerged from its hull, heading straight for the HFY Cosmic. Mia's smile faded as she realized the gravity of her situation. She had completed the mission, but now she had to escape, and with the pirate fleet closing in, that seemed impossible. She gripped the controls tightly, her mind racing. "Okay, Mia," she said to herself. "Time to see what the ship can really do." The HFY Cosmic shot forward, weaving through the drones with incredible precision. Mia's hands moved like lightning, dodging lasers and missiles with split-second timing. The patrol ship was still behind her, but she was faster, more agile. As she neared the edge of the pirate fleet, Mia activated the ship's afterburners, sending it hurtling toward Nova Horizon. The drones and patrol ships gave chase, but they couldn't keep up. Back in the colony's command center, Captain Elena Reyes watched the HFY Cosmic's progress on the main screen. "She did it," Elena said, her voice filled with awe. Mia actually did it. But the battle was far from over. The data spike had given them access to the pirate flagship systems, but they still had to use that information to stop the secret weapon. And Mia wasn't out of danger yet. Underscore 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 underscore. The HFY Cosmic streaked through space, its engines roaring as Mia pushed the ship to its limits. Behind her, the pirate fleet gave chase, their ships firing relentlessly. The drones were faster, their lasers slicing through the void, but Mia's piloting skills kept her just out of reach. Back on Nova Horizon, the command center was alive with activity. Captain Elena Reyes and her team monitored the data spike's progress, their eyes glued to the screens. The spike had successfully infiltrated the pirate flagship systems, and now they were downloading critical information. "We got access to their communications," Arjun reported, his voice tense. "And their weapon systems. We might be able to disable their secret weapon from here." Elena nodded, her expression grim. "Do it. We can't let them use that weapon on the colony." As the team worked to sabotage the pirate fleet, Mia's voice crackled over the comms. "This is Mia in the HFY Cosmic. I'm approaching the colony, but I've got a lot of company. Requesting assistance." Elena immediately activated the colony's defense systems. "Prepare the turrets and launch the fighter drones. We need to cover her approach." The colony's defenses sprang to life. Turrets emerged from the walls, firing at the pursuing pirate ships, while fighter drones swarmed out to intercept the drones chasing Mia. The sky above Nova Horizon became a battlefield, lasers and explosions lighting up the void. Mia guided the HFY Cosmic through the chaos, her ship weaving and dodging with incredible precision. She was so close now. Just a few more minutes, and she would be safe. But as she approached the colony, something unexpected happened. The HFY Cosmic systems suddenly went dark. The engines sputtered, and the ship began to lose power. "What's going on?" Mia shouted, frantically pressing buttons on the console. "I'm losing control." In the command center, Arjun's face turned pale. "Captain, we've got a problem. The pirates have hacked into our systems. They've disabled the HFY Cosmic's engines." Elena's eyes widened in shock. "How is that possible? We have the most advanced security in the galaxy." Before Arjun could respond, the main screen flickered to life. The face of a human appeared, a man with cold, calculating eyes and a smug smile. It was someone Elena recognized immediately. "Dr. Marcus Vos," she said, her voice filled with disbelief. "You're supposed to be dead." Marcus chuckled. "Reports of my death were greatly exaggerated, Captain. I've been working with the pirates for years, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And now, thanks to your little engineer, I have everything I need to destroy Nova Horizon." Elena's fists clenched in anger. "You traitor. You're one of us. How could you do this? Marcus's smile faded, replaced by a look of cold hatred. You left me to die on that mission 5 years ago. You thought I was expendable. Well, now it's my turn to decide who lives and who dies. The screen went dark, leaving the command center in stunned silence. Elena turned to her team, her mind racing. We need to regain control of our systems. Now. But it was too late. The pirate flagship's secret weapon activated, a massive energy cannon capable of destroying an entire colony in a single shot. The cannon charged, its glowing tip aimed directly at Nova Horizon. Mia, still struggling to regain control of the HFY Cosmic, watched in horror as the cannon powered up. Captain, we're out of time, she shouted over the comms. You need to evacuate the colony. Elena shook her head. There's no time for that. We have to stop that cannon. In a desperate move, Elena ordered the colony's remaining fighter drones to attack the pirate flagship. The drones swarmed the massive ship, firing everything they had, but the flagship's defenses were too strong. As the energy cannon reached full power, Mia made a decision. She couldn't let the colony be destroyed, not while she still had a chance to stop it. With a deep breath, she redirected all remaining power to the HFY Cosmic's engines. The ship shuddered as it surged forward, heading straight for the pirate flagship. Mia, what are you doing? Elena asked, her voice filled with panic. Mia's voice was calm but determined. I'm taking out that cannon. Tell my family I love them. Before anyone could respond, the HFY Cosmic slammed into the pirate flagship's energy cannon. The resulting explosion lit up the void, sending shockwaves through the pirate fleet. The cannon was destroyed, but at a terrible cost. Underscore 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 underscore. The explosion from the HFY Cosmic's collision with the pirate flagship's energy cannon lit up the void like a supernova. Shockwaves rippled through space, sending debris scattering in all directions. The pirate fleet, caught off guard by the sudden blast, momentarily halted their assault. On Nova Horizon, the command center was silent. Captain Elena Reyes stared at the screen, her heart heavy with grief. Mia's sacrifice had saved the colony, but the cost was unimaginable. Mia, Elena whispered, her voice breaking. She clenched her fists, forcing herself to focus. There was no time to mourn. The battle wasn't over yet. Status report, she barked, turning to her team. Arjun, his face pale but determined, quickly scanned the data. The pirate flagship's energy cannon is destroyed, and their fleet is in disarray. But they're regrouping. We got a small window to strike back. Elena nodded, her mind racing. What about Marcus? Is he still alive? Unknown, Arjun replied. But if he is, he'll be on that flagship. We need to take it out before they can recover. Elena's eyes hardened. Then that's what we'll do. Prepare the colony's defense systems for a full assault. We're taking the fight to them. As the team scrambled to carry out her orders, Elena activated the colony-wide comms. Attention, all residents of Nova Horizon. This is Captain Reyes. Thanks to the bravery of one of our own, we've disabled the pirates' secret weapon, but the battle isn't over. We need everyone to stay strong and follow emergency protocols. We will protect our home. Her words echoed through the colony, rallying the people. Despite the fear and uncertainty, there was a renewed sense of determination. They would not let Mia's sacrifice be in vain. Meanwhile, in the wreckage of the pirate flagship, chaos reigned. The explosion had crippled the massive vessel, leaving it adrift in space. Fires burned in the corridors, and alarms blared incessantly. In the heart of the ship, Dr. Marcus Voss stumbled through the smoke, his face bloodied and his once pristine lab coat torn. He had survived the explosion, but just barely. His mind raced as he tried to make sense of what had happened. That little fool, he muttered, his voice filled with anger. She actually did it. She destroyed the cannon. But Marcus wasn't ready to give up. He had spent years planning this attack, and he wasn't about to let it fail. He made his way to the flagship's auxiliary control room, where he could still access the ship's systems. As he worked to regain control, a voice crackled over the comms. It was Kroll, the pirate leader. Marcus, Kroll growled. What is the meaning of this? The cannon is destroyed, and the humans are fighting back. Marcus sneered. "Calm down, Kral, this is just a minor setback. I still have a few tricks up my sleeve." He activated a hidden program, one he had designed specifically for this scenario. The program would override the flagship's damaged systems and unleash a final, devastating attack on Nova Horizon. "Prepare your fleet," Marcus said, his voice cold and calculating. The humans think they've won, but they're about to learn the true meaning of despair. Back on Nova Horizon, Elena and her team prepared for the next phase of the battle. The colony's defense systems were fully operational, and the remaining fighter drones were ready to launch. But just as they were about to initiate the assault, Arjun noticed something strange on the sensors. "Captain," he said, his voice tense. "The pirate flagship, it's powering up again. But it's not the energy cannon, it's something else." Elena's eyes narrowed. "What is it?" Before Arjun could respond, the flagship unleashed its final attack, a massive EMP pulse that swept through space, disabling everything in its path. The lights in the command center flickered and went out, the screens went dark, and the colony's defense systems shut down. Even the fighter drones, mid-launch, fell silent and drifted aimlessly in space. Elena cursed under her breath. "They've knocked out our systems. We're defenseless." The pirate fleet, now fully regrouped, began their final assault. The flagship led the charge, its weapons firing relentlessly at the colony. But just as all hope seemed lost, a faint signal appeared on the command center's backup systems. It was weak, but it was there. "Captain," Arjun said, his voice filled with disbelief. "It's the HFY Cosmic. It's still transmitting." Elena's heart leaped. "Mia?" The signal grew stronger, and a familiar voice crackled over the comms. "This is Mia. Barely, I'm still here. Underscore 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 underscore. This part raises the stakes even higher as the pirates unleash a devastating EMP attack, leaving Nova Horizon defenseless. The suspense builds as Mia's survival is revealed, leaving the audience wondering, how will the humans recover from this? And what is Marcus planning next? The command center on Nova Horizon buzzed with a mix of relief and urgency as Mia's voice came through the comms. She was alive, but her signal was weak, and her ship was badly damaged. "Mia, where are you?" Elena asked, her voice filled with concern. "I'm drifting near the wreckage of the pirate flagship," Mia replied, her voice strained. "The HFY Cosmic systems are fried, but I managed to reroute power to the comms. Captain, you need to know, Marcus is still alive. He's planning something big." Elena's jaw tightened. "We know. He just hit us with an EMP pulse. Our systems are down, and the pirate fleet is moving in for the kill." There was a pause on the other end before Mia spoke again. "I might be able to help. Before I crashed, I uploaded a virus into the flagship systems. If I can activate it, I might be able to disable their fleet." Elena exchanged a glance with Arjun. "What do you need?" "A distraction," Mia said. "If you can draw their attention, I can get close enough to the flagship to activate the virus. But you'll have to do it fast. I don't know how long I can keep the signal going." Elena nodded, her mind racing. "We'll make it happen. Just hang in there, Mia." She turned to her team. "We need to get our systems back online, even if it's just for a few minutes. Arjun, get to work on the backup generators. Everyone else prepare for manual control of the turrets and drones. We're not going down without a fight." The team sprang into action, working tirelessly to restore power to the colony's defenses. Meanwhile, the pirate fleet closed in, their weapons charging for the final assault. On the pirate flagship, Marcus Voss watched the chaos unfold with a satisfied smirk. "They're finished," he said to Kral, who stood beside him. "Once we destroy Nova Horizon, the rest of the galaxy will fall in line." Kral grunted in agreement. "Make it quick. I grow tired of this game." Marcus activated the flagship's weapons, aiming them directly at the colony. But just as he was about to fire, the ship's systems began to glitch. "What's happening?" Kral demanded, his voice filled with anger. Marcus frowned as he checked the controls. "I don't know. It's like something's interfering with the systems." Unbeknownst to them, Mia had managed to crawl out of the wreckage of the HFY Cosmic and make her way to the flagship's exterior. Using a handheld device, she activated the virus she had uploaded earlier. The virus spread rapidly through the flagship's systems, disabling its weapons and communications. The pirate fleet, now without their leader's guidance, began to falter. On Nova Horizon, the backup generators finally came online, restoring power to the colony's defenses. Elena wasted no time. All turrets opened fire. Drones engaged the enemy. The colony's defenses roared to life, unleashing a barrage of laser fire at the pirate fleet. The drones swarmed the enemy ships, taking them by surprise. The pirates, now disorganized and confused, were no match for the humans' coordinated attack. Ship after ship was destroyed, their wreckage scattering across the void. On the flagship, Marcus and Kroll realized they were out of options. "We need to retreat," Kroll growled. "Before it's too late." But Marcus refused to give up. "No, we can still win. We just need to." Before he could finish, the flagship's systems shut down completely, leaving them adrift in space. Back on Nova Horizon, Elena watched as the pirate fleet was decimated. "We did it," she said, her voice filled with relief. "We actually did it." But the victory was bittersweet. Mia's signal had gone silent, and there was no way to know if she had survived. As the dust settled, the colony began the long process of recovery. The people of Nova Horizon had faced unimaginable odds and emerged victorious, but the cost had been high. Days later, as the colony's defenses were being repaired, a faint signal was detected near the wreckage of the pirate flagship. It was the HFY Cosmic, barely functional but still intact. Elena and a rescue team rushed to the scene, their hearts filled with hope. When they found Mia battered but alive, the entire colony erupted in celebration. Mia's bravery had saved them all, and her story would be told for generations to come.